Hello students, let's start the second paper of mathematics, that is calculus second. The first chapter is differentiation. So first let's start with the definition of derivative. So what is derivative? Suppose f is a real valued function. What is real valued function? Real valued function means its codomain is set of real numbers. Okay, we learn it in first semester. Suppose f is a real valued function, that is set of codomain. Means what? Set of codomain means f is a function from some domain, let us say a to r. This is codomain. It is set of real number. This function is called as real valued function. Now suppose f is a real valued function defined on an interval I, and suppose c is any point of I. Then f is said to be differentiable at point C if limit of fx minus fc upon x minus c as x tends to c exists, and in that case the value of the limit is called derivative of f at c. Okay, we denote it by f dash of c or df by dx at which point x is equal to c. Okay, so f dash of c is equal to, if this limit exists, limit of fx minus f of c upon x minus c as x tends to c. This is a derivative of function at which point? At a certain point c. Okay, and these are notations for derivative. Now if we put x minus c is equal to h, then f is called differentiable at c. If let us substitute x minus c is equal to h, means what will be x? X will be c plus h. Okay, so we can replace this x by c plus h, then it will be f of c plus h minus this f of c as it is upon x minus c. What is x minus c? X minus c is h. Okay, and x tends to c means we can write x minus c tends to 0. We can shift this c here, so x minus c tends to 0. And what is x minus c? It is h, so we have written here h tends to c. If this limit exists, then we say that function is differentiable at point c. Therefore, and notation of differentiability is f dash of c. So we write here, therefore f dash of c is equal to limit of f of c plus h minus f of c upon h as h tends to 0. Okay, now let us look at some examples of functions which are not differentiable. So there are some examples of non-differentiability, at which point? At discontinuities, corners and curves. A function can fail to be differentiable at point if, first is, the function is not continuous at the point. The example is the function f of r to r defined by fx is mod x upon x if x non-zero, and it is 0 if x is equal to 0. So this will be graph of function. How? When x is 0, it is 0. Okay, so at point when x is 0, it is 0. But if x is positive, what happen? For x is positive means for non-zero, x is positive, it is non-zero, and x is positive, so mod x will be x, so x upon x will be 1. So for all positive x, the value of its function is f of x will be 1. So this is, if x is negative, what happen? Mod x will be minus x, so minus x upon x will be minus 1. So for all these negative values of x, the value of function will be minus 1. So this is the straight line. So complete graph of function is this minus 1. At 0 it is 0, and then for all x greater than 0 it is 1. Now you can see that the function is discontinuous at point 0. Okay, now this function is not differentiable at point 0. Okay, another example is if f has a sharp corner at x, the absolute value function fx is equal to mod x is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. Or how we plot the graph of f of x is equal to mod x? The graph is like this. Okay, this is x, this is a graph of f of x is equal to mod x. F of x is equal to mod x means f of x is equal to mod x. We can write it as y is equal to mod x, that is y is equal to x if x is greater than 0, and it will be minus x if x is less than 0. Okay, so when x is positive, suppose it is x, y, when x is positive, y is equal to x, this is a graph of it. When x is negative, for these negative values of x, it is y is equal to minus x, this is a graph of y is equal to minus x. So this is and at x is equal to 0, it will be 0. So this is the graph of y is equal to mod of x. Okay. Now at this corner it has a sharp corner, so at this point 0 the function is not differentiable. Okay. Now let us see some examples of differentiable functions. So first example, the function f from r to r defined by fx is equal to x square is differentiable on r with derivative f dash of x is equal to 2x. Now we know by formulas that derivative of x square is equal to 2x. Now let us show this using the definition of derivative of function. Now we know the formula f dash of x is limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x upon h, that is limit h tends to 0. What will be f of x plus h? What is given definition of f of x? It is x square. So f of x plus h will be x plus h bracket square minus f of x is x square, okay, using this definition upon h. So which is equal to limit h tends to 0. Let us expand x plus h bracket square, that is x square plus 2xh plus h square minus x square upon h. X square will get cancelled, and from these two terms we can take h common. So in bracket there will be 2x plus h upon h. H will get cancelled. What we get? Limit h tends to 0, 2x plus h. After applying limit, as h tends to 0, what we get? 2x. Okay. So f dash of x is equal to 2x. Means what? We can say f is differentiable on R with f dash of x is equal to 2x. Okay. By formula, we know x square is 2x, and we proved it by definition. Next example, the function f from R to R defined by, now this function is defined as fx is x square for x greater than 0, and it is 0 if x less equals 0, is differentiable on R with derivative f dash of x is derivative of x square 2x for x greater than 0, and 0 derivative of 0 0 if x less equals 0. Now let us prove it. Now for x greater than 0, we just proved in previous example that derivative of x square is 2x. So like this, for x greater than 0, the derivative is f dash is equal to 2x as above. Now let us show that at x is equal to 0, this is the value of function is 0 and its derivative is 0. Now for x is equal to 0, we evaluate. What we do? We find out left hand limit and right hand limit. If both are equal, then we say that the limit exists and function is differentiable at point 0. Okay. We evaluate the left hand and right hand limit at point 0. Okay. So first, right hand limit is limit h tends to 0 plus, at which point 0. So we are taking 0 plus f of c plus h minus f of c. Here c is 0. So f of 0 plus h minus f of 0 upon h, that is limit h tends to 0 plus f of 0 plus h is f of h minus f of 0 upon h, that is limit h tends to 0 plus. What is f of h? Definition is f of x is x square if x is positive. Here h is definitely positive as it tends to 0 plus. So f of h will be h square minus f of 0, value of for x less or equal 0. For x 0, value of f of 0 is 0. So minus 0 upon h, that is when h will get cancelled, limit h tends to 0 plus is h. After applying limit as h tends to 0, it will be 0. Similarly, left hand limit h tends to 0 minus f of 0 plus h minus f of 0 upon h, that is f of h minus f of 0 upon h, as limit h tends to 0 minus f of h is h square, f of 0 is 0. This h as it is, one h will get cancelled here, and we get limit h as h tends to 0 minus is equal to 0. Okay. What we get? Left hand limit is 0, right hand limit is also 0, means both limit exist and both are equal. Therefore we say that limit exists at which point? Therefore we say limit exists at point 0. Okay. Here left hand right hand limits both are exist and equal. Therefore limit also exists at point 0. And what is the value of that limit? Value is 0, because left hand limit is 0, right hand limit is 0. That value is nothing but value of derivative. Therefore f is differentiable at x is equal to 0 with f dash of 0 is equal to 0. Okay. Next example, the function f from R to R defined by fx is 1 upon x if x is non-zero, and it is 0 if x is 0, is differentiable at x non-zero with derivative f dash of x is minus 1 upon x square is differentiable at x non-zero. Okay, means at x is equal to 0, it is not differentiable. So we will show that at x is not equal to 0, the function is differentiable. Okay, and what will be the derivative of 1 upon x? That is minus 1 upon x square. By formula, we know derivative of 1 upon x is minus 1 upon x square. And at point x is equal to 0, we will show that function is not differentiable. Okay, so first in solution, for x non equal to 0, what is the formula for f dash of x? F dash of x is limit of f of x plus h minus f of x upon h as h tends to 0. That is limit h tends to 0. What is f of x plus h? Now what is formula for f of x? Now our f of x is 1 upon x. If here is x, the formula is 1 upon x. So f of x plus h will be 1 upon x plus h minus f of x is 1 upon x upon h. Okay, now let us simplify it. Limit h tends to 0, here cross multiplication, x minus x plus h upon x into x plus h into this h, so xh into x plus h. Here x minus x will get cancelled, minus h upon xh, x plus h. Okay, this h will get cancelled, what we get? Minus 1 upon x into x plus h. Okay, then after here we can write minus 1 upon, multiply this x square plus xh. Okay, after applying limit as h tends to 0, what happens? Here will be 0 and our answer will be minus 1 upon x square. Means what we get it as f dash of x is minus 1 upon x square. When this happens? For x is non-zero, where we looked which condition, which case? X non-zero. Okay, now for x is equal to 0, what will be formula for f dash of 0? F dash of 0 is limit h tends to 0, f of 0 plus h minus f of 0 upon h. Okay, we know the formula for f dash of c, so accordingly in place of c we are replacing 0. Now let us simplify. Limit h tends to 0, this is f of 0 plus h means f of h minus f of 0 upon h. That is limit h tends to 0. What is f of h? In given definition, it is given f of x is 1 upon x if x non-zero. So f of h will be 1 upon h. Okay, so that is 1 upon h minus f of 0 is 0. That is also given. F of x is 0 for x 0 upon h. That is limit h tends to 0, 1 upon h upon h. That will be 1 upon h square. But whether this limit exists, limit h tends to 0, 1 upon h square, it will be 1 upon 0, that will be infinity. Means we can say that this limit does not exist. Okay, this limit does not exist, therefore f is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. So what is our conclusion? When x is non-zero, function is differentiable. Okay, and this limit, and this is the value of derivative of function at point x. When x is 0, function is not differentiable. Therefore, at last step we have written f is differentiable at x non-zero with derivative f dash of x is equal to 1 upon x square. Okay. Next example, the absolute value function fx is equal to modulus of x is differentiable at x non-zero, but it is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. We have seen in the examples of non-differentiability. This is a graph of function. We have seen that function is not differentiable at this sharp corner, but it is differentiable everywhere. Okay. So now let us prove it. So here, what is f of x? F of x is mod x. First, we will check the differentiability at which point? At point 0. So now for that, we will find out right hand limit and left hand limit for differentiability. Now limit of h tends to 0 plus f of 0 plus h minus f of 0 upon h. That will be, so this will be f of h minus f of 0 upon h. F of 0 is f of 0, that is mod of 0 will be 0. Okay, and f of h will be mod h upon h. That is limit h tends to 0 plus mod h upon h. Now at 0 plus means what happened here? We have seen in last semester that if this is 0, 0 plus h tends to 0 plus from 0 plus means from right side of 0, so this h will be positive. And for left hand limit, h tends to 0 minus means h tends to 0 from left side of 0 means h will be negative. Okay, so h tends to 0 plus, so mod h will be positive, h will be positive, so mod h will be h, so it will be h upon h, that is 1. So right hand limit is 1. And what about left hand limit? Next we will find out left hand limit. And limit h tends to 0 minus f of 0 plus h minus f of 0 upon h. So similarly f of h minus f of 0 upon h. So that is f of h is mod h minus f of 0 0 upon h. That is limit h tends to 0 minus mod h upon h. Limit h tends to 0 minus what will be mod h? Mod h is minus h, as h tends to 0 minus, because h is negative. So modulus of negative number is minus of that. So minus h upon h, that will be minus 1. Okay. Now here what happened? Left hand limit is minus 1, right hand limit is plus 1. Both limits are not equal, therefore limit does not exist. Therefore we can say that function is not differentiable at 0. Okay. Left hand and right hand limit exist, but both are not equal. Therefore f is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. But otherwise for all other points of non-zero x, function is differentiable. But f is differentiable at x non-zero. Next example, the function f from r to r defined by fx is x square sine 1 upon x. If x is non-zero, this is the value of function. If x is 0, means for f of 0, its value is 0. Okay. Show that f is differentiable on r, means what? This function is differentiable for all these values of x. For x is equal to 0 also, for non-zero x. Function is differentiable on complete r. Now, for x non-zero, this is a value of function, so we will use product rule for differentiability. What will be f dash of x? We know the u into v rule. So, x square, derivative of x square is 2x, sine 1 upon x as it is, plus x square as it is, derivative of sine 1 upon x is cos 1 upon x. Again, derivative of 1 upon x is minus 1 upon x square. Here this 2x sine 1 upon x as it is. Here x square will get cancelled. This minus sign minus of cos 1 upon x. That is what happened. F dash of x exists. This is the value of f dash of x when x is non-zero. Okay. So we can write therefore f is differentiable at x non-zero. And we have to show it is differentiable on r, means f is differentiable at point 0 also. So let us check that. For x is equal to 0. For x is equal to 0, we know definition of f dash of 0. Limit h tends to 0, f of 0 plus h minus f of 0 upon h. That is limit h tends to 0, f of h minus f of 0 upon h. That is, what will be this f of h? F of h is, this is a given definition of function. F of x is x square sine 1 upon x when x is non-zero. So f of h will be, replace this x by h square sine 1 upon h. Okay. So limit h tends to 0. F of h is h square sine 1 upon h. F of 0 is 0. That is also given. If x is 0, its value is 0. Okay. Upon this h. That is limit h tends to 0. This h, 1h will get cancelled. H sine 1 upon h. As h tends to 0, this becomes 0. Means what happened? F dash of 0 is equal to 0. Means if x is non-zero, limit exists, so function is differentiable or at non-zero point. And also when they at point 0, x is equal to 0, function is differentiable on r. Okay. Now let us see the definition of left and right derivatives. We already solved some examples, that is at point 0 we already checked left hand and right hand limits. Means what? That limits are nothing but definition of differentiability, means right hand definition and definition for left hand limit. Okay. So right and left hand derivatives. Suppose that f is a function from ab to r, then if is said to be right differentiable at point c. C ls equals c less equal b, means c is a point of this domain with right derivative if f dash plus c, this is a notation. Okay, notation for right derivative is equal to limit h tends to 0 plus f of c plus h minus f of c upon h exists. If this limit exists, we say that right hand derivative exists. Similarly, so also f is said to be left differentiable at point C. C is between A to B with left derivative f dash minus C. This is a notation for left derivative if f dash minus C is equal to limit h tends to 0 minus f of C plus h minus C upon h exists. Okay, and any function is said to be differentiable at that point C if and only if the left and right derivative at point C both exist and equal. That is what the both left hand derivative, right hand derivative both exist and both equal, then only we say that function is differentiable at point C. Okay, let's stop here. In next lecture we will solve some more examples. Thank you.